Hey everybody, Steve here. It's Monday night, so it's time for another episode of the AFR Game of the Week. So last week on the show, I asked everybody to play out their favorite championship game. First up, we're going to have some hoops action from viewer Robert Corsair. He replayed Game 7 of the 1988 NBA Finals between Detroit and Los Angeles, and he was using TMG basketball. He was able to recreate history, and the Lakers ran away with the win, 115-101. Magic Johnson led the way with 23 points and 11 assists. Moving over to the baseball diamond, Matt Dante replayed the championship game of this past season's Eastern League Finals. That's the AA baseball affiliates. And it featured the teams from Reading and from Bowie. And in real life, Bowie won the game handily 7-2. However, Matt was able to change history, and the Reading Phillies, led by their starter Rainier Robel, who went the distance and got 9 Ks, they won the game 7-1 over a team that featured, among other players, Carl Yastrzemski's grandson. And finally, a game that was sent to me from David, who everyone might know from his Baseball Demos YouTube channel. I'll post a link to that below here if you haven't had a chance to check those out. And he replayed Game 7 of the 1991 World Series. And just like in real life, this was a thrilling game. However, he was also able to change history in his game, and the Atlanta Braves took the win in a 12-inning affair, and oddly enough, it was due to an error by Kirby Puckett that allowed that winning run to score, and they went on to win the game and win the series. And David used payoff pitch baseball to replay that game. So for those of you who don't follow my Facebook channel for After Further Review, I'll post a link to that below. I sort of live posted the game that I played out, and it was the culmination of my 1957 season replay using the American Football League that was included in that set. And so this had Los Angeles taking on Buffalo, and it was a thrilling game, lots of up and downs. Both teams had leads at one point in the game. However, it was the Los Angeles Chargers who came out on top, 35-22. The big blow in the game came late in the second quarter when Buffalo lost their starting quarterback, and they weren't ever able to really get anything going until very late in the fourth quarter. They did have a chance late in the game to make it a one-score game, but they were stopped in Los Angeles territory, and then LA was able to just kneel out the clock. So, a lot of fun to play. There were 2 safeties actually in it, some interceptions, some fumble returns, kind of everything you'd expect from seeing 2 expansion teams play each other. But a lot of fun, and it was definitely a good way to cap off my season replay. If you'd like to check out the full report on that, as I said, I'll post links to my Facebook page, and you can check that out there. So moving on to a new week and a new topic. And this week I'm actually going to use a viewer suggestion. And his suggestion was to play out your favorite game that you've actually attended. I thought that was a really great suggestion, so that's going to be our topic for this week's Game of the Week. Grab your favorite game, your favorite sport, your favorite teams, and play out a game that you were in attendance at the stadium or the ballpark. For myself, I'm going to be playing out a game that I attended this past season at Fenway Park. It was the second to last game of the first half of the season, with the Yankees traveling to town, and it featured Ivan Nova taking on Eduardo Rodriguez. And I was able to go to that game with my brother. We sat on top of the Green Monster. It was a really fantastic time, and most importantly, the Red Sox won, and at the time, it pulled them within, I think, 4.5 games of first place. That seems like a long time ago. But, so I'm going to be replaying that. I'll be using History Maker Baseball and the 2015 in-season card set that's available for that right now. And there may not be a Game of the Week next week on the show, just because of it being a holiday week. So you guys will have 2 weeks to play out the Game of the Week. And when we come back, I'll showcase everybody who left a response, go over what happened in my game, and then I'll open up the floor for another topic for another Game of the Week. All right, everybody, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. My name's Steve. Until next time, get out there, have fun, play games, and I'll see you after further review.